Hey everyone, welcome to Yoga with Adriene. I'm Adriene. This is a request from the community. We're trying a little yin out today. So this is a simple at-home yin practice. This is a great intro to yin, beginner's yin, great for everyone. You're gonna need some pillows. You're gonna need a blanket. Get something comfy. Let's get started. Okay, so let's begin by bringing a blanket or a pillow right underneath the hips. So today with yin at home, you're gonna need to kind of just go with the flow. We're all gonna be using different materials, different, props. So that's what our yoga practice teaches us to just kind of be present in the moment and to work with what you got. So whatever you have to put under the hips, and it's kind of fun, we're just kind of using what we have and we know that we don't need anything extra, kind of circling back to, doing the work inside. We don't need anything, but rather that we have everything we need, if you will. Hopefully by now you've come to sit on something, and we're going to bring the soles of the feet together. So take a second here to start to notice your breath. So hopefully you're sitting on a pillow or a blanket or even a block. And then I'm purposefully using not just bolsters and Mexican blankets, typical yoga props, because I want us to all practice using what we have at home. So that said, if I was at the studio, I'd take my Mexican blanket and I'd roll it up long ways here like a bolster. But for today, I'm just gonna take whatever blanket you have, or a towel even. I'm just gonna roll it up so that it's a nice tube of some sort. And I'm gonna bring it on top of my feet, okay? Again, try to stay easygoing about figuring these things out. It's gonna be worth it once we get it. So roll with me here, get it to the top of your feet. And then I'm gonna take one end in and underneath the ankle, and then the other end in and underneath the ankle. So you should end up with two ends of the tail here. And again, I'm purposely using kind of like a difficult blanket for this because I think we should learn how to kind of make these things for ourselves. And this reminds me of being a kid. And, if you ever made a fort as a kid, you're like trying to get the sheets up and find different ways to get your sheet fort to stay. So it's like this, in my opinion. So you have these two tails here. And what you're gonna do is bring the soles of the feet really together and then just tug the two tails here up and under. Should feel really good. And then sit up nice and tall, bend the elbows, and just tug the two ends of the blanket up. And then release them. Great, then grab a pillow or two. And we're gonna bring them all the way up. So it just depends on the height of your pillows. Bring them all the way up and onto our setup here. And then I'm gonna inhale, sit up nice and tall, and then think up and over. So try to create a length in the side body as you think up and over and slowly melt down into a fold. Then begin to deepen your breath. Soften the skin of the forehead. Relax the jaw. Begin to soften and relax the muscles of the neck and the shoulders. Allow the hips to grow heavy here, tops of the thighs melt down. And we begin the process of surrender. Letting go. And take two more deep breaths. And then begin to move the tongue around in the mouth. Begin to wiggle the toes. And gently roll it up. Head over heart, heart over pelvis. We begin to open up through the chest. And ever so gently, we'll take the pillows, but just put them to the side. Unravel the blanket. Put it to the side. Stay on your seat cushion. We're going to lengthen the legs out long. Grab the pillows here, return them right back to the hip creases. Go ahead and walk the heels so they're hip width apart. Think up and over here. Snuggle your make-do home bolster up to your belly. Sit up nice and tall. Take a deep breath in. And then again, think up and over. So lift the heart up and then forward fold. So if you find you need a little more space here, you can use your blanket. Fine. Place that feels good. And then let it go. Soften through the toes. Relax your shoulders. And again, we surrender. Notice if you're gripping anywhere, holding, tightening. Allow, release, and let go. Beautiful. Stick with it. Take 2 more breaths, nice and slow, full breaths. Begin to move the tongue around, maybe touch your teeth with the tip of your tongue. Begin to move the toes and the fingers. And then slowly roll it up, nice and slow, gently. Take the blankie to the side, pillows to the side. And then we're going to slide off our pillow seat. Bring that one underneath the backs of the knees. So I'm actually going to go for another pillow. So one pillow behind the knees. And then one pillow for the head. And nice and easy, come to lie flat. So get situated here. You can add as much as you want here. You can keep it nice and simple. Left hand's going to come just above the heart space. Right hand to the belly, lower belly. Let the ankles soften, feet soften. Close your eyes. Begin to deepen your breath. If you want to take your blanket and cover your eyes with it here, you can. Or if you have an eye pillow, you can use it now. Soften through the jaw. And maybe say the mantra here, I surrender. As you breathe in, see if the hands can rise. Connect to the power of the breath. And then they fall gently on the exhale. So notice the sounds that are around you. We can't always just have Japanese flutes playing in the background. This day and age especially. So just take in your soundscape. Stick with your breath. We'll take 2 more full breaths here. Slow it down. And then nice and easy, trace the fingertips outward, bring the arms wide. Palms face up here today. Extend the arms, stretch through the chest. You can feel your shoulder blades on the ground. And nice and slow, I'm going to draw the toes up and in and then out. So a little windshield wipering, it's an official yoga term. Little windshield wipering of the toes. I'd like you to close your eyes and imagine what's going on in your hips. You can see that ball and socket. See it rolling as you turn the toes in, knees in, and then toes out, knees out. One more time. Great, and then try to stay soft in the belly here, soft in the pelvic area, the groin. We'll turn the left toes in, bend the left knee, slide the left foot up. And same thing with the right, turn the right toes in, bend the right knee, slide the left foot up. You can snuggle your blanket or your bolster right underneath your bum here, or you can pull it out. Great, then slowly scoop the tailbone up. Lower back becomes flush with the mat, should feel good. We'll extend the right leg up high and cross the right ankle over the top of the left thigh. So from here, we're going to thread the needle, bringing the right fingertips in through the hole. And then we can either use our bolster or blanket here to tug, or we can just kind of ignore it, keep it there as we interlace behind the left thigh and pull in here for reclined one-legged pigeon. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out to relax the shoulders and let everything go. Surrender to the sensations of the body. Stay present. Pay attention. Soften through your sense organs, so no gripping in the jaw, no clenching of the brows. Maybe part the lips a little. And remember where your hand was on your belly, your hand on your heart. Send breath down as you inhale. And then let it release up and out on the exhale. Take 2 more breaths. And then begin to wiggle the toes. Move the tongue around in the mouth. Release the fingertips, and nice and slow with control, we'll extend the right leg all the way up, straighten, and then back down. And we switch. Left leg up towards the sky. Crossing left ankle over right thigh. Thread the needle, left fingertips in through the hole here. And we find our shape, a place where we can surrender. Soften places where you might be gripping. Send awareness. Send breath to the places that feel tight. Listen to your body. Stick with it. Keep listening. Listen to your breath. Go inward. And take 2 slow breaths more. Go ahead and pull your blanket or pillow out from underneath your legs. Come onto your side and roll onto your belly. Should feel really good. You can roll directly onto your belly from where you are. I'm just going to flip here. We're coming into a Sphinx pose, so take a second to rest on your belly. Should feel really good. You can use your pillow. And then when you're ready, draw the heels in line with the hips, the elbows in line with the shoulders. I'll move the pillow just so you can see where my arms are in case this posture is new for you, but you can keep your pillow where it is. And find your foundation here. Draw the chin to the chest, and then press into the tops of the feet, press into the elbows, press into the palms. Wrists are in line with the elbows, and we're really pressing into the earth as if we were trying to tear the yoga mat in half here. Press into the tops of the feet, press into the pubic bone, but careful not to clench the glutes here. So find a softness, find an ease, maybe even a little sway here at first. To come into your body. Not clenching in the back of the neck here, but keeping length. So tuck the chin a hair and then close your eyes and breathe. Surrender to this posture, soften the jaw. Stick with it. Stick with your breath. Stay active in the arms, but find a softness. Visualize your spine. And just 2 more slow and full breaths here. You got this. Stick with it. Notice what's going on in the body, what's going on in the mind. And slowly open the palms and we'll release. Take a rest on your pillow here, forehead down, just a breath or 2. You can shake the hips a little left to right here, shimmy in the hips. Big breath in and big breath out. And slowly lift your head up, come back to your side, and we're going to roll over and grab the block. Our final pose here. So a supported bridge. I'm going to take the block at its highest level here. I'm going to walk it right underneath my sacrum here, heels in line with the hips, hip points, knees in line as well. So still stay conscious of your alignment here, even though we're kind of soft and easy. Okay, and then I'm going to interlace the fingertips, snuggle the shoulder blades underneath, and press into all 4 corners of the feet. If this is too much, you can also bring the block at a lower level or even at the lowest level. If you do not have a block, I encourage you to, I'll do that with you actually. If you don't have a block, just have a plethora of stuff over here. If you don't have a block, then we're going to inhale, lift up, press the palms into the earth, snuggle the shoulder blades, and hold here. Fill it with the power of your breath. We're not going to be here long. You got this. Lift the chest to the chin, and then lift the chin towards the sky. And if you're on the block, take 2 more breaths and then release. If you're not on the block, go ahead and release and take your final 2 breaths with the hips down. Beautiful. Gently release the block. Everyone, come down. Walk the feet to the outer edges of your mat and allow the knees to gently melt inward. Hands come to the hips here or the belly, and we soften everything. Let go of everything. From here, we're going to go into our relaxation, neutral pose that you can use every day in your bed. Just taking conscious moments in Shavasana at nighttime before you go to sleep. Incredible. So nice and slow, setting yourself up for that, whether it's bringing the pillow back underneath the knees. Also pillow or blanket over the hips, or you can just go full on burrito. And soften through the toes and the fingers. and the tongue. Open your mind and open your heart. Give thanks for your body and your breath. And give thanks to yourself for taking this time, carving out this precious time for self-care and for practice. I truly believe that if we all do this more, and it is a practice, it is tough, I truly believe that the world would be a better place. Thank you for sharing your time and your home practice with me. Please share your experience down below, but for now, close your eyes. As a friend of mine says, dream and drool. I love that. Namaste.